Every year, thousands and millions of immigrants move to Spain on a steady, and this requires visa applications in different embassies all over the world. However, only 60% most times are approved by the Spanish embassies, while the rest are rejected. And that is why in this video, I'm going to be telling you some of the mistakes that you should avoid when applying for a visa to Spain in order to avoid rejection. Yes, rejection is painful and you don't want to be that guy. Let's dive into this video, but don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe.
Nomads.
Thinking of moving to Spain, whether it's for work, study, retirement, or simply a change of pace, securing the right visa is a key step in making it happen. However, many migrants run into common pitfalls that causes delays, rejection, or unnecessary expenses. In this video, we'll go over the biggest mistakes people make when applying for a Spanish visa, and more importantly, how to avoid them for a smooth, successful process. Let's dive in. Number one reason why many visa applications are rejected is unclear intentions. You say you want to go for a tourism purpose, but you are offering documents of study and work. And sometimes the visa officers are always reading between lines to weigh the risks of you arriving in Spain and not returning back to your home country. So when you do not make your intentions very clear and just transparent in your application, you risk suspicion and even a rejection. And that is why you should list out everything you need, all your supporting documents. If you're coming for tourism, attach your travel itineraries, attach your vacation places you're going to visit, know where you are going, when you are coming back, and what you are going to do in that place. So avoid unclear intentions. The second is incomplete, incorrect, or falsified documents. This one is a silent killer, guys. A situation whereby the document you're submitting is incorrect or maybe not complete or even falsified can land you not only for rejection but big purpose of further ban in the future. And that is why you should check things like your signature. Make sure your signature is consistent in all your documents, and make sure that your supporting document is also corresponding to what you say and even your application. And also make sure to notarize or legalize your documents, and let everything that you're providing for your visa application be correct, shun any scam, shun any falsification, and make sure to provide the right documents. Number three is past visa rejection or overstaying. Yes, maybe you've been deported from one country before, or you were rejected from one of the Schengen countries, or maybe US or UK. Your visa history stays with you. So if your passport is full of rejection, it may raise an eyebrow. So how to solve this is that when the visa officer asks you, make sure that you are honest with your answers. Give reasons why maybe this rejection may have happened in the time past situations. Just be honest to the visa officer. So actually, there is no straightforward line to this mistake, but then the visa officer will certainly ask you or even want to know reasons why you have prior rejections in your passport. So be honest to them and reveal anything that they need to know beforehand. Number four, inadequate proof of accommodation and hotel bookings. This is especially for people who want to come on tourist visa or visitors visa. Yes, you have to show proof of accommodation, proof of hotel bookings, know where you are going, what you're going to be doing there, and have backups. It doesn't make sense that you're coming for a 3-week trip and you have just 2 weeks itinerary. It's going to get your visa denied. So if you're going to come to Spain on tourism or visitors visa, make sure to have a proof of accommodation or proof of hotel bookings. Health insurance is crucial for most Spanish visas, and many applicants make the mistake of choosing a policy that doesn't meet the criteria. Your insurance must offer full coverage in Spain with no co-pays, no waiting periods, so do not assume that your existing insurance is enough. Double check the specific requirement for your visa Some visas like non-lucrative visa require private health insurance, so secure the right plan well in advance to avoid complications. The next mistake you don't want to make when applying for Spain's visa is to provide insufficient or poorly financial proof. See, even if you have the money in your bank, you have the sponsorship, you have everything, and you do not present it in the right way, you do not, show durations that you were supposed to show in your document, it can lead to denial. Actually, the visa officers want to be able to know that you can be able to sustain yourself in Spain without doing any illegal work. So it's advised that you provide bank documents from 3 to 6 months backwards, and try as much as possible to avoid unexplained or large chunk of bank deposits, financial deposits rather, a situation whereby you want to apply very soon and you just suddenly put 10 million, put 20 million into your account as a big dump. It might raise suspiciousness. I will throw more light on this in another video, but make sure to not provide inconsistent or poorly financial criminal records or security concerns. If previously you have been involved in maybe past dubious activities, and you want to apply for Spain visa, you should make sure that you have a court clearance or you have a police report. And even if you did not involve in any prior bad vices in the past, always attach a police report. Actually, this is essential for applications coming from Nigeria, Africa. I'm not too clear about the ones in the rest of the world, but then make sure to check with your the Spain consulate in your country to know if they will need a criminal record or past criminal record from the police before going ahead with your application. Unclear relationship with your sponsor. For those that have been saying, I have a sponsor, how can my uncle sponsor me? Please and please make sure to show that you people are related. Provide proof of relationship, provide maybe proof of birthplace, connection, birth certificate. And again, if your person is going to write, your sponsor is going to write an invitation letter, let it not be an informal letter, but let it be a proper carta de invitation. Yeah, this is the right pronunciation on the screen. So the letter should be formal and should show the right thing that it needs to show. I'm going to make a video on invitation visa to Spain. So if you've not subscribed at this point, please do subscribe. So unclear relationship and not doing the right process can lead to rejection. Tell your sponsor to make sure that they are near, their NIE is there, their application later is clear, and also proof of income. Let them provide that they can be able to take care of you upon your arrival in Spain. The next one and the final one is not preparing well for the visa interview. This is often underestimated because you feel you are just going there to answer questions. But the thing you must know is that depending on your visa and the consulate, you may be required to attend an in-person interview. And it's not just for formality's sake or formality's sake rather, but rather these consular officers will ask you detailed questions about your financial situations, the purpose of your stay, and long-term plans in Spain. If you are unprepared or give an irrelevant answer, your application could be delayed or denied. So to avoid this, research common interview. I'm also going to create a video whereby I'm going to list out the possible questions that you should expect in a Spanish visa interview session. I have gone through it and I know the experience. When it comes to visa applications, just a small mistake can lead to rejection. And another thing to note is that requirements varies consulate by consulate. For instance, in Nigeria, police report is mandatory. In New York, you can maybe be required to provide your taxes, your income documents, and the likes of it. So different countries have their consulate and their rules. Like there's a general rule and there's a streamlined rule. So when applying for a visa to Spain, make sure that your eyes are peeled and you go through the consulate website of your country to be able to do the right thing. Yes, doing the right thing gets you an acceptance. and doing the wrong thing or making a little mistakes gives you a rejection. Heartbreak is painful, but rejection is worse. You don't want to be that guy that feels the pain afterwards. And that is why I've made this video to guide you right. For more questions, write to me on www.nomas.com or nomasninja@gmail.com. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Share to other of your friends who would like to come to Spain as well. Adios.